One of the cool things about Christianity, one of the core things about Christianity is that we have a speaking God. We have a communicating God. The reason the Bible has so much content in it, the reason it has so much variety in it, the reason it's so long is because God has a lot to say to us. The scripture's telling us here, over many seasons, over many time periods, in many ways, God has spoken most clearly through the prophets. So we're talking about people like Moses, who was the first and one of the greatest prophets, people like Samuel, people like Isaiah, many more prophets that we could speak of. Their words, the words that they spoke on behalf of God and their lives, the circumstances around their lives are recorded for us in the Old Testament. That's the first big chunk of the Bible. All the stories, all the things that happen, all the words that God gave them, that's recorded for us. So we can look back and we can read it and we can understand what was going on. We can study and learn about God and learn what is God interested in? What's he like? What's he saying? What's he doing? What's he up to? We can learn all of that history because it's recorded for us. But the book of Hebrews in the Bible itself, in the New Testament, is telling us now, okay, that was how God was speaking and that's how God was working, but now something's changed. Something new has happened. You've got to get used to different. Something different's happening with the coming of Jesus. Now, with the coming of Jesus, God himself has spoken most directly, most clearly through the coming of Jesus. And what the coolest thing about this is that Jesus reveals to us that it's not that the prophets of old, like Moses and Samuel and Elijah and Isaiah and all these different guys, it's not saying that like, oh, the message they had or the mission they had, it wasn't really right or it was something wrong with it or it was bad in some way. Actually, the mission and the message that Jesus came shows that everyone's saying the same thing. Everyone's saying the same thing. There was just a period of time where all of these things were popping up, pointing to the person of Jesus. And so all the prophets that came before Jesus were pointing to this great ultimate prophet type person, Jesus himself, who would come.
You know what feels really good? Hitting that beautiful like button. It's just sitting right there, all alone with nothing to do. Help it live to its fullest potential. You know what else feels really good? Embracing that subscribe button. It's like a puppy begging for attention. Just showing it a little bit of love goes a long way. Like and subscribe.